Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP.
Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and an author, and the host of this show, To Take Your Life Back radio show, combined with the video version on YouTube on channel Take Your Life Back Today show. What is naloxone, or otherwise known as Narcan? Naloxone is a medicine that is an antidote to opiate drugs. Opiates can slow or stop a person's breathing, leading to death. Naloxone helps a person who has opiates in his or her body wake up and keep breathing. Narcan is also known by the brand of naloxone, so they're both the same. An overdose death may happen hours after taking drugs. If a bystander acts when it is first noticed that a person's breathing has slowed or even possibly stopped, there is time to call 911. Start rescue breathing if needed and give Narcan. Narcan is safe and effective. Emergency medical professionals will take over when they arrive. So, friends, how does Narcan work? Narcan reverses the opiate overdose. Narcan works by blocking the effects of opiates on the brain and by restoring breathing. Narcan will only work if a person has opiates in their system. It will not work with any other drug. A person cannot get high from using Narcan, and it is safe for practically anyone to use. Folks, how long does Narcan take to take effect, or to work, I should say? Narcan acts in 2 to 3 minutes. If a person does not wake up in 3 minutes, bystanders should give a second dose. Rescue breathing should be done while you wait for the Narcan to take effect, so that the person gets Narcan into his or her brain. How is Narcan administered? Well, my friends, Narcan can be given in 3 ways. One is in intramuscular, in which the drug is injected through clothing into the muscle. Another way is intranasal, in which the drug is sprayed into the nose. And the third is intravenously. Is prescribing take-home Narcan recommended? Take-home Narcan is widely endorsed policy. The American Medical Association and the American Public Health Association both have supported the availability of take-home Narcan. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime and World Health Organization issued a report supporting that Narcan be available to the first responders, police and fire, and to the people dependent on opiates and their peers and family members who are likely to be present when an overdose happens. Professional research articles recommended taking home Narcan to those at risk of having an opiate overdose. My friends, for an example, can Narcan wear off before the drugs that cause the overdose? Of course it can, yes. Narcan typically wears off within 30 to 90 minutes, and a person can stop breathing again unless more Narcan is available. For this reason, it is safest to call 911 and have the person taken for medical care immediately. Don't depend on Narcan to be the lifesaver. It is merely a bridge between the person and the hospital. Is there any harm associated with Narcan? There are minimal risks associated with Narcan. Narcan is not a controlled medication. It has no street value and no one can become addicted to it. If used by a person who doesn't use opiates, at worst, it might make them uncomfortable. The only exceptions would be for an individual who had an allergic reaction to naloxone or Narcan, or a woman who was pregnant or nursing. If you suspect an opiate overdose, it is safe to give Narcan. People who used opiates will then wake up and go into a withdrawal. Withdrawal is an unpleasant but not fatal. Noxolin, otherwise known as Narcan, does not prevent deaths caused by other drugs such as benzodiazepines, codeine, Valium, bath salts, cocaine, meth, or alcohol. Always call 911 if you suspect an overdose, because the victim may need other care than what you can provide. Will Narcan work if a person overdosed on something other than opiate? We just addressed that, and the answer is no. Narcan will only work to reverse the effects of opiate. Where can I go for training and a Narcan kit? Anne Arundel, County Department of Health and Overdose Response Program, provides free training and free naloxone kits to attendees. You can call 410-222-1937 for more information. Since fall of 2013, the program has provided training to more than 4,000 participants. Naloxone can be obtained at pharmacies without a prescription. Maryland's statewide standing order allows Narcan dispensing to anyone at the pharmacy. The order should be treated as a prescription, and Narcan can be billed to insurance and medical assistance like any other medication. Cost may vary on insurance plan. Pharmacists do not need a piece of paper prescription from a healthcare provider to bill insurance. In order to bill the insurance company, a copy of a standing order can be attached. Standing order meaning a receipt. What is an overdose kit, you might ask? Overdose kits are a convenient way to be prepared for having everything needed in one place at the right time. A container or bag is necessary to keep all parts together. The kits should include the following: Narcan, gloves, breathing shield, and instructions. The instructions are important. Where do I store this kit? It should be stored at room temperature, neither too hot nor too cold, and should be kept out of sunlight. Do not store naloxone or Narcan in the refrigerator. It's too cold in there, my friends. Who do I call if I use my prescription or if my Narcan expires and I need to get a refill? Since 2017, Narcan can be replaced via any Maryland pharmacy. Now check in whatever state you're watching me. What you pay depends on whether you have insurance with a prescription drug plan and what the plan covers. Narcan is covered by Maryland Medicaid. If you do not have insurance, ask a pharmacist about any discounts or coupons from the pharmacy or drug maker. Again, check in the state that you live in to see how Narcan is covered there and what your requirements are. What do I do if I come across someone who has overdose? First, determine whether the person has overdosed on opiates. Look for the following signs. The person could be doing one of the following: responsive or limp, awake but unable to speak, breathing slowly, erratically, or not at all, with a slow or erratic pulse or without a pulse. That's a sign. Pale gray or blue in skin color, especially around the fingernails and the lips. Making deep, slow, snoring, choking, or gurgling sounds. That's a sign. Vomiting is a sign. If you cannot wake up or get a response from the person, call 911. If they are not breathing, start rescue breathing by moving them onto their back, tilting their head back, lifting their chin, and breathing 2 normal breaths into their mouth. Give 1 breath every 5 seconds. After this, until they begin breathing on their own or help arrives, you have Narcan kit with you. Have someone bring it to you if you don't have it, and administer Narcan. If you have to leave the person for any reason whatsoever, put them into the recovery position. And that is by rolling them onto their side so they won't choke if they begin to vomit. I hope you got that. Should I report it if I use the Narcan and reverse the overdose? If you have reversed an opiate overdose yourself, first of all, congratulations. You can report this good news to the Maryland Poison Center at 800-222-1222. 800-222-1222. According to Maryland law, if you help someone in good faith who is in need of medical assistance from drug or alcohol medical emergency, you and the person you help are immune from criminal prosecution. You can read about that in the Good Samaritan law. Will insurance cover the cost of Narcan? Insurance may cover the cost of the prescription. Check with the insurance company. Now, in Maryland, where this was based out of, Maryland Medical Assistance Plans covers the prescription with a $1 copay. Is Narcan just a crutch that allows users to continue use? Research studies have investigated this common concern and found that making Narcan available does not encourage people to use more opiates. The goal of distributing Narcan and educating people about how to prevent and recognize and intervene in overdose is to prevent deaths. Encouraging those who have experience in overdose to enter into treatment is an important component of an overdose prevention plan. Has Narcan saved lives nationwide? Yes. According to the U.S. Drug Policy Alliance, Narcan has saved many lives from opiate overdose. These initiatives have provided training on access to Narcan and have enabled bystanders to save lives when a person overdoses. From 1996 through 2014, surveyed organizations provided Narcan kits to 152,283 people and received reports of 26,400 overdose reversals. That was conducted by Disease Control and Prevention Foundation. Call me at 844-405-HELP. We can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves, but more importantly, be good to other people. A simple smile to a total stranger can change their life. My friends, it could even help change your life. May God bless you. May God bless America. And remember, Narcan doesn't cost anything if you have insurance, and some insurance plans only charge $1. So try to get a hold of it and save a life if you can. And remember, this is the Take Your Life Back radio show. And we also seen on YouTube on Take Your Life Back today's show. I hope to talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a pleasant day and a blessed day. And may God bless each and every one of you. Take good care. Bye-bye.
The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life today show with Ralf Friedrichs. Yeah.
Folks, remember, do not rely on Narcan as a substitute or a crutch to continue taking drugs or any of your family members to take opiates, because Narcan is a lifesaver. It is not a crutch, but you should always have it available if you do have an issue by yourself with opiates, or you have family members. Remember to keep a kit in a room temperature atmosphere somewhere in your house, not too hot, not too cold, definitely not in the refrigerator. And may God bless each and every one of you. We'll talk to you guys real soon. May God bless you. Bye-bye.